Hello and welcome to 4-page booklets. With a 4-page booklet, the best program that you will be able to use is Microsoft Publisher. And as you can see, I've already opened Microsoft Publisher. So the next step would be to choose the type of booklet that you want. So we're going to go to blank page sizes, and look for booklet at the top here. You're going to click booklet, and then you're going to look for half of a letter booklet, and the measurement has to be 5.5 by 8.5. So when you double click that, it asks you whether or not you want to automatically insert pages. So you will choose yes, and you will end up with your 4-page booklet. The page indicators are here. So this is page 1, that's the front. This is page 2 and 3, and then you have page 4 there. So let's start with page 1. Now I would advise you to this blue line around here is called your margin guides or layout guides. Right now it's at 1 inch, so that will guide wherever your margin is. So I would advise you, if they give you a margin, you would set your margin guides to whatever they ask you to for the margins to be. Otherwise, I would like for you to set your margin guides at let's say 0.25. So we're going arrange, layout guide, and you're going to set all of these at 0.25. So here we go. 0.25 tab, 0.25 tab, 0.25 tab, 0.25. Okay. So as you can see, it's closer to the edge, which will allow more text to fit, which is good. Now, for the front, you're going to insert a text box to put your text in. So you click this text box tool here, and you're going to click, and then you're going to resize. And I want you to resize it exactly where the blue layout guide is. If you don't, you will be throwing off your centering. So this text box is here. You're going to set up your page, call your new size 10 or 12, whichever size you use. We tend to use pica at our school, and we're going to enter to use our font size. So our page is set up, and let's just type some words. Let's do menu. Okay, I'm going to Sunday menu graduation function 2013. So one of the instructions that you're normally given with booklets is to either horizontally center or to block center. Once block is in the sentence that they're telling you when you're centering, block means everything must be at the left or lined up to the left. Block centering means that the longest line is centered, but everything else lines up to the left. So I'm going to block center this horizontally just so you can see. I'm centering the longest line, and now I'm going to line up everything else with this. So I usually use the indent marker and line it up, then do the top part, indent marker, and I drag over. Now sometimes you really can't get it to line up properly with the one that you block center. So I always tell students to put this line back to the left and drag it over the same way you drag everything else, and that usually do it. So now this section is block center. Another thing they like to do is they like to have you vertically center it. That means from top to bottom. So to vertically center, you're going to right click on the text box and choose format text box. Text box here, and under vertical alignment you will choose middle. Okay, and when I click OK, notice that everything is in the middle. Now you want to make sure, I'm going to show my formatting mark so you can see. You want to make sure that you don't have any blank ended spaces at the bottom, because notice I have blank ended spaces. I'm showing my formatting marks so I can see them, but if my formatting marks isn't being shown, you can see here that you chose vertical centering, but it's not in the center because those blank enter spaces would throw it off. So you want to make sure that there are no blank enter spaces after your information. Okay, so that's one that's done. Now you can go to the middle. To the left side, I'm going to put in my let's put in appetizers on this side. Appetizers. Appetizers. Now, as you notice, this is not Korean. Korean size 12. Okay, so appetizers. Okay, now if they were to, just say they were to ask you to block center it, so just to horizontally center it. Horizontally center means just every line is centered. They didn't say block in it, that means the left isn't lined up. So now that's horizontally centered, and again I'm going to vertically center it for my text box, and middle. So it's both horizontally and vertically centered. And basically they're going to ask you to do it over and over on each section. So that's how to do a 4-page booklet. Okay, bye.